Hello, my name is Cade Moore. I'm a student at UVU. I'm currently studying health science. I love it. It's my passion. It's the best thing ever. I love being healthy. I'm a personal trainer. I've done all the certification for that. I have studied this for many years. I constantly am on YouTube looking up health related things, and I'm also currently studying. Whenever I got some free time, I'll look up an article about health and fitness. I love it. I constantly go to the gym, and it's just something I love. I love feeling good, because when I feel good, I can do a lot, and that's why I want others to feel good as well. So I researched the article about JFK. He talked about health science. He talked about health and fitness, and I really liked it because he said some easy, like some simple things, but those simple things can go a long way. He said that he wants us to live longer than our ancestors. He said he wants us to be able to do more than they did. We do now have medical, very good, doctors, and we also have, the knowledge of how to live for a long time. We just gotta follow it. So I do want to talk about some things. There's a lot of people that have seen family members die from heart disease, diabetes, and other things that happen a lot now. Heart disease is the number one killer in today's world, in America. Sorry, in other countries it's not heart disease because they don't eat unhealthy foods. But a lot of people are getting overweight. They're eating empty calories. Empty calories is food that doesn't do the best for our bodies. It doesn't have a lot of nutrition in it, but it has lots of calories, has lots of sugar, lots of salt. But I think it's really important. Health is so important that even money isn't more important than health, because if you don't have health, you can't spend that money. You can't do it. So health is the most important thing. That's the number one thing we should focus on in our lives, because if you have that, guess what? Everything else in your life will go pretty well, in my opinion. You won't die early. You won't feel like crap all the time. You'll feel good. Life will be good, I think, in my opinion. So there's also, I want to talk about a couple things. Some key factors in health and fitness. So the number one thing is eating whole foods. Whole food is food that's not processed. It's a food that is natural. It hasn't, there hasn't been a lot of work to it. It hasn't, you haven't changed the properties of it, the qualities of it. It has nutrition, it has vitamins, it has minerals, it has fiber. Fiber is really important. Fiber is what makes your body's blood sugar okay. There's a lot of things that don't have fiber in it, and then it spikes our blood sugar, and that causes diabetes in the long run, and it's really unhealthy. But whole foods are natural foods that came from the earth, and that's the first thing that we gotta do. And we need to be outside. It's so important to be outside. Sunlight is so important. We get minerals, we get calcium, vitamin D. You need vitamin D for calcium to work in your body. And so it's so important to be outside. It's good for our mental health. It tells our body that we're awake and we're up. So there's just so many good factors with sun. The next thing is working out. Working out gets our body going. It allows our body to pump blood. So what happens is our cardiovascular system gets better, improves, and also our blood sugar can get better. So that decreases the likelihood of diabetes. The next thing is sleep. So sleep is really important. If you don't get enough sleep, your body can't fully recover, and your body can't grow, your muscles can't grow. So it's really important to get enough sleep, and sleeping at the same time every single day. Your body has sleep cycles, which are every 90 minutes. So you want to time your sleep according to. So if you want to get 6 hours of sleep, that would work up to 4 cycles. So I think 6 hours or 7.5 hours, or even 9 hours is a good amount of sleep. And it doesn't have to be right on the dot, but I think it's really important to aim for that, so you can get a full cycle of sleep. And also going to bed at the same time. If your body gets in a rhythm and it sleeps at the same time every day, your body will know when it's time to go to bed, and also when it's time to work and get going and do things. So that'll help you be successful in life and have energy in life. The next thing is 5 is to have a good social group. So, you need friends, you need family, because when you care for people, there's a thing in your brain and it produces healing in your body. So if you care for people, your brain releases this hormone and actually heals your body, and you can go through more stress. And there's just so many positive things about social groups, and it helps mental health. It's just so important. I mean, I could go on forever about that, but to keep it short, it's just very important. The 7th thing is pretty easy, pretty self-explanatory. It's staying away from drugs. Drugs are obviously, there's warnings on it that say, hey, this is going to cause damage to your body, and it's highly addictive. Addictive substances aren't healthy. One, it's not healthy for our bank account, because, for example, if you buy cigarettes every single day, and that's maybe $12 a day, let's say. If you were to invest that $12 in something else, like stocks or in charity or something, you could do so much more good, instead of wasting that $12. That $12 will add up every single day, for the rest of your life. And so addictive things are not good for your health, and it can cause cancer, and it's just breathing problems. So cigarettes, alcohol, illegal drugs it's not good for our bodies. There's science behind it, and there's many damaging effects. I wanted to share an article. So it's an exercise and fitness Harvard. It's by Harvard, right? And it talks about exercise and how important it is. Exercise can decrease depression. It can increase our cardiovascular system, like I said, and it can increase our mental health. So I really like that. That is super important to me. And I think it's just so important to have health and fitness. My dad taught me a story. If you were to own a horse, right, a racehorse, and you want it to win, what food would you give it? You'd probably give it the best food, right? Well, it's the same thing with our bodies. Our bodies are like, we gotta treat them well. We gotta treat them well. And so, I know many of you guys have probably seen a family member or a friend that has been disabled by bad health, where they can't get off the couch, where they have to be resting constantly, where they're overweight, where they don't want to do stuff, they want to watch TV all day or whatnot, And that, to me, isn't really living. We're supposed to learn and live and, spend time with our families, our loved ones. It's just important. That's so important to us. And it's just so important for our health. One thing I would like to relate, though, is the effects on this long term. So as you can see in gas stations or whatever it is, things are getting more unhealthy. There's a lot of other, there's donuts, there's Cheetos, these foods are super yummy, delicious, it's awesome, tastes great, right? But it's just really, they're not healthy. They don't have good health effects on us. And so I think it's really important to not eat that junk food and eat healthy whole foods. This is causing havoc, and it's causing diabetes, just so many bad things for us. And so I'm really glad I was able to talk about JFK, President JFK, how he talked about health and fitness. And also, in our today's world, we have so much information that can help us with that. So also, I do have a YouTube channel, so if you'd like to go follow it, I do health tips and stuff. I'm trying to grow it a little bit. So if you want to go ahead and follow that, that'd be great. Thanks.